Okay, I'll be the first to admit. What's happening? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I'll be the first to admit. I was pretty slow to get started today. Not because I was, like, not awake. I've been up and everything. But for some reason, I was just struggling with, my OBS firing up this morning, which is the streaming software I use. So very strange, but either way, good morning, everybody. Super stoked to have y'all here. Welcome to Mornings with Arceus, day 40. To anybody who's here right now, this is your 40th day chilling with MWA. Decidueye, so good to see you, buddy. Speaking of people who have been here for almost every day of Mornings with Arceus, there's Decidueye the Wise and World of Bow. The real MVPs right here. The real MVPs right here. So first check of the day is not a shiny, but that's okay. Alpha Monkey, holy crap, man. Good to see you, buddy. That has been a while. How are things down in Australia? How are things going? Down south of the equator, near the South Pole, with all the penguins and the elves. Really good to see you, man. How's Squiddle? What's Squiddle up to? I haven't seen you or Squiddle. Sensei Sfeel, that's a good dude. Sfeel's a good dude. Sfeel, I think I got you under Sensei. He's decent. He's decent. He's real decent. If you're looking for something special. There's a guy who loves his Sfeel. It's pretty good. We're on our summer break at the moment, so we haven't been doing much. Gotcha, nice. Well, these streams are firing up every morning again, and then, I don't know. We can make some other ones. Friar Media, America's Next Top Mod. What is going on, baby? Good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. It's actually Squiddle's birthday today. Well, text him if you have a phone. Send him a pigeon if you don't. And wish him a happy birthday from all of Team Shinies. All of us. Not just me. The whole team. Whole team coming at you. Thank you, buddy. The beard is, it's mighty, man. It's been a while. I need to go to a barber and get it groomed a bit because there's some it's starting to get, like, frilly. But, yeah. Looking outside seems to have snowed. Oh, I have not looked outside. I hope there's no snow. I hope we live far enough away that there's no snow here because snow makes me sad. Snow makes me sad. Bum. Y'all, I have something new ready to go for stream today, but I can't use it yet, but it's something great. I'm just waiting for it to be usable. I grew a beard. Yeah, I've always had a beard, but I've never had a beard this big. Oh my god. I've never had a big beard this big. It's been a while since I've grown this much facial hair. Probably like 2 or 3 years since I've had a beard this size. So, yeah, I'm just torn between, like, do I let it keep going or not? Sam, what's up, buddy? What's the next morning hunt when you get the shiny? Well, based on the pace this one's taking, I don't think we're gonna get one, but I might just sleep in. I don't know. There's a couple other 4096 that I could get in Pokemon Sword and Shield that I don't have yet. I've also considered booting up an emulator and trying, like, one of the old games, but I don't like emulators because piracy is a crime. But I don't know. It's a good question. Finally found the Roaring Moon. Nice. But yeah, Sam, I don't know. Based on how long this one's taken, I think it could be it could be another 100 days before this thing pops up. So, I will get it this year. 2023, I will get Arceus. Like, that is 100% guaranteed it's going to happen. But, well, I guess not 100% guaranteed, but it should happen. It's kind of annoyed because I wasn't expecting such a quick shiny. I had nothing else planned for the whole stream. Oh, you always got to be ready for that with Scarlet and Violet, buddy. And I guess that's a learning lesson. Like, you always have to be ready. Even when you don't expect it, you always have to be ready for early hunts in that game, because they are pretty common, which is miserable, but also good. You just got to be ready. We have going and doing a Sandy guess. Got a Mark shiny. Nice. What Mark did it have? That's awesome. I did Spotlight Hour in Pokemon Go and got a shiny Hundo Swirlix, my first Shundo. Wow. So is that tonight? Is that the Spotlight Hour is Swirlix tonight? Cause that's awesome. That is some good luck. And just a quick shout out to the 9 people who are currently viewing the stream. Y'all are amazing. And also a quick shout out to the 4 people that have liked this stream. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. That was such a mean thing to do. If I were you guys, I would just take your likes away. I'm Aussie, so it already happened for me. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'll have to, I don't know. I probably will participate in it. I haven't done a Spotlight Hour in a while, but Decidueye is lurking. And Gnarly Thor is lurking. What's up, Gnarly Thor? Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget we have another trivia tonight. As in today, as in right now, as in this morning. What am I talking about? But yeah. We got everything ready to go. Working and lurking, ready to see you get this Arceus. Oh my god. It just feels like a century has gone by, but I'm just barely over halfway to odds. So we'd have to be very lucky to get an under odds or I hardly knows her, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be special. It's gonna be special when it happens, and I think that we have to just remember how special it'll be, and then not regret the time we've spent together, but instead look forward to the time that we have going forward. I don't know, something like that. Trying to be motivational, trying to keep myself invested in this freaking butter horse. I guess I also have some 4096ers in here. Like, I could collect some plates and go for, like, the Reggies or something like that, but don't really want to. But I will. I will, if that's what y'all want to see. I'll do it for you. 2600. New shiny and Dratini, Bagon, Dino, Jigglypuff, and Clefairy Relics and Mega Salons for the first time, and Sekrom's in the new event. In the Pokemon Go? What do you mean, Diden gets a new shiny? I must see this. Oh, you mean it's finally shiny in Pokemon Go. It's not getting like a different shiny, it's just available. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. That's super cool. 2,600 encounters of this Arceus, and none of them have been shiny. 2,600 times we've done this. This is a heck of a marathon to encounter this thing. I don't know if you have Giratina yet, but I always imagine after Arceus you go for Gira. I don't have Giratina yet, actually. I would have to do Dynamax Adventures for it, which actually isn't too bad, but the odds are much higher. I do calm day for Chessman. I wasn't able to. I was actually on the road that day, so I was driving through literally almost all of it. I got back home at 4:30, so I had about a half hour left. But I just had a lot to do when I got home, and I know that Mrs. would have killed me if I went to do a Community Day Pokemon Go event. So no, I didn't get a chance to, and that makes me sad because I like shiny starters a lot. Is it not in BDSP? I think it is. But I think you have to collect all the plates for it. Like, I feel like it's not just the easiest thing to get. I don't know how everything in Romanus Park works, but I feel like I'd have to do quite a lot of work to unlock it, but maybe not. Maybe not. Which I could do. I could put in the work, but
Hefty, hefty, hefty! Whippy, whippy, whippy!
Hi, Hefty. Good morning. Brilliant Diamond's not worth playing, honestly. Community Day Classic Larvitar in February, then Fenison or Froakie in March. That's sweet. Hopefully it's Froakie. That way I don't have to hatch it in this game. I can just transfer it over. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably hatch it anyway. But hopefully it is, hopefully it's Froakie. Just don't react. Don't react to what? What am I not reacting to? What you talking about? Show no signs of fear. I have no signs. I have no fear. I'm fearless when it comes to Pokemon. Oh, I just sat on my foot. Now it's asleep, and it's in pain. BDSP came out too late. Legends Arceus came out 2 months later, making BDSP kind of mid. No, BDSP is mid because it's mid. It's not a good game. What's up, Crow's Nest? Good morning. Are you feeling better today? How's your back doing? It's just not a good game. I mean, as far as Pokemon games go, it was fine, but it was just a remake of an already great game. So it just didn't add enough. It didn't have enough quality of life improvements. They completely disregarded shiny hunters. Yeah, I don't know. Not a great game just on its own. But yes, having Arceus come out barely a couple of months later is certainly the same thing. Certainly not helping it. I sit on my feet all the time, yeah, but we're not talking about your other streaming site, Hefty. We're just talking about, YouTube. There's a car barely noticeable from my window. They've been sat with their left blinker for an hour. Wow. Gen 4 is my first gen. It's nostalgia for me. I got my first shiny on Gen 4. It was shiny Beldum. Oh, you one-hit KO'd? Oh, no. Back still hurts, but I'm off for the next 2 days, so I'm happy. So I'm happy. So I'm happy. Good. I'm glad that you'll get some chance to rest. And wow, listen, I didn't want to call it out, but, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Was my first shiny in Scarlet or Violet? Hoppip. Hoppip was my first in Scarvio. I got it like within the first hour and a half of gameplay too, which is like, if you can get a 4096 in an hour and a half, this streaming series would have ended decades ago. I thought you were in Canada. I am. I'm here. I'm chilling. What'd I do? What'd I do? Did I do something wrong? I bought it despite all the hate it got. I mean, I don't think hate is fair. I don't think that this game deserves hate. I just think it's sincerely disappointing to all the people that were expecting more from it. Not in Rome. This is what's wrong with ultra, or with just regular low latency, is that I'm like slightly delayed. There's a gnarly rumor going around at work that I 1000% believe. Okay, well, did you bring enough to share with the class? Because I'm ready to hear about this rumor. I got my first halfway through the game, and it was a Mudbray. Nice, that's pretty good. I mean, not having to wait that long is awesome. Morning, not feeling well, but I'll be working for the vibes and watch time.
Raspberries taste like raspberries.
Razzie, thanks so much for stopping in despite feeling well, or not feeling so well. Appreciate you being here. And in case anybody was wondering what my new thing is, it's a soundboard, and I'm so excited by it. It's my fault. Too early to be my hilarious self. Well, I don't think that's ever true. I know, the soundboard is so good. It's so good. It's my favorite thing that I've done on stream in a long time. Right now I only have 4 things, but I'm going to keep building an arsenal. So if I go into your stream and I ask you to say something, that's why. And it's not good. Yesterday, I asked Razzie to say the raspberries taste like raspberries. And so we get this.
The raspberries taste like raspberries.
And I think it's phenomenal. So we have this nurse who's a guy, and he'll disappear for like hours, which in itself is not okay, but apparently one of the residents told the HR lady that they caught him with either another nurse or CNA, but I wholeheartedly believe it's another nurse. Interesting. Interesting. Little supply closet drama, huh? I thought that only happened in the television shows. Well, how about that? I love it when things like this get started at work. Now, I have to be the devil's advocate here. Maybe this guy's got something going on that's completely unrelated, and the rumor's just fired up, and he needs to give himself the opportunity to defend himself, because it could be nothingness, it could be everythingness, but you know what? If it were me and I was disappearing for hours at a time, and there were other people disappearing for hours at a time, well, that's just an inefficient workplace. I wouldn't do that because I believe in workplace efficiency. But, the plot is thicker than soup. ALZZD. That seems spammy, World of Bow. That seems like a bit of spam. That seems like some spam. Stop spamming. We don't spam here. If you want to spam, go to the grocery store and put it on a sandwich. Don't spam in my chat. He's whack anyway, doesn't do anything. If I find out more, I'll be sure to say it. What kind of soup? What kind of soup? Who's talking about soup? I don't remember talking about soup. Were we talking about soup? Spam. Opinions? I've never had it. I have a shirt from Spam World USA, though. Spam Bill? I don't know. Spam. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum. Pausing the music real quick. Cool. Sometimes I have to see my music, and when I sing is a little bit off because I have to delay my... It's really weird. I have to delay my microphone a bit or else the words don't match my face. So then my music is off by 2.25 milliseconds, or 225 milliseconds, which is 2.25 seconds, which is about right, which is unfortunate because honestly, I like to sing along to things, but that's annoying when it's going and then I'm singing. But listen, what I hate more than that, what I hate more than singing along with things or not being able, is when the mouth doesn't match the words. I cannot stand when the mouth doesn't match the words. I will turn off a movie if that's the case. I will. So yeah, there you go. Y'all get to hear this is my story. This is my story. I just went on a tangent. Exclamation point tangent will tell me to shut up. Don't forget. Oh, I just got a shiny Noibat and Poke go sub to shinies and you'll get more shinies. It's true. This is like a fact of nature. Make sure you wash your shinies after as well. Put them in a picnic. Give them a wash. Don't just let them exist. The one Nick hates most is just putting E in chat. Actually, you'll get timed out immediately if you just put E in chat. That's a triggering thing. It's actually part of the rules. I think I put it in the rules. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. There's lots of things you can do. That's just not one of them. Put in the work, wash them, feed them, provide for your shinies. It's true. You provide for them, your shinies will appear. My Switch is very quickly becoming a Pokemon machine. I think ChemNation said that he retired from trivia, which means that trophy is available for anybody. Papa Pee Pee Poo Poo. Hello, Papa Pee Pee Poo Poo. I'm gonna call you Triple P. No, I'm gonna call you Sep P. I think you have 6 P's in there. So it's like Septuple P. I'm gonna call you Seppi. What's up, Seppi? I like you. What's up, Theodore? Good to see you. So apparently Killisax found a way to break the game and get infinite Herba Mystica. Does it involve like a legitimate exploit of the game or is something being hacked? I watched Matt's stream, but I didn't see how it happened. But given Sax's reputation and typical how he plays the game, it doesn't sound like it's a legitimate way to do it. My Switch is starting to break from overheating because any chance I get, I play games. Yeah, I'm so mad. I ran my Switch last night. I ran it overnight doing Academy Ace tournaments to try and farm apricorn balls and get some money. And I lost one. I lost one for the first time in 14 hours of doing it, which makes me bummed because when you lose one, it sends you back to a Poke Center, and all you do is just heal repeatedly. It doesn't bring you back to the main place. So I only made $2 million overnight last night. I did not make the typical 6 or 5. So it must have died about, I don't know, 2 hours or 4 hours into it. I'm pretty upset. You can get more apricorn balls. Yeah, you can. You can either get them at the Academy Ace tournament, or you can get money, which is what I'm doing, to go to the auction house to get them. But I got a love ball from an Academy Ace tournament without even playing. Basically, Matt joined Sax's union, and at Route 1, he could find level 1 Pokemon, and if you catch, they have Herba Mystica. Yeah, so Sax hacked the game. Like, Sax is doing a hacky hack. Which is typical. I mean, I think that's how he does a lot of things in that game. Which this is not a slight at Sax at all. He's awesome. But that's just how he chooses to play. So that would be why. It's not like there's an exploit in the game where you can take advantage of that. I think it's literally adjusting or modifying the code. But what do I know? I did an exploit to get Master Balls and my game crashed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why people need Master Balls anymore. Like, I think Master Balls were just given for, like, a guaranteed catch, which I'm going to use it here. Like, here I'm going to use it, but... I mean, as in Scarlet and Violet, it seems like you get a critical catch every time you sneeze. Like, there's barely anything that you need to do, and you can crit catch things. So... Though I have had something pop out of a crit, which is just, I think, the worst luck you can possibly have. But it was a high level with a Pokeball, so I feel like that's why. But yeah. When the Miraidon Cryogon glitch to dupe my Master Ball 5 minutes later, it got duped. Yeah, I didn't even hear about that. I knew it was a thing. Like, I heard people talk about it, but I had no idea how to do it. I typically don't look for things like that. Like, if I could get a authentic 4 and 6 IV Ditto, I would do it. But honestly, the work that you have to put into it for the same reward, it's just, honestly, it's not worth it. I mean, I'd have to start a forum profile. I'd have to find a Ditto Den. I'd have to host it. I'd have to get my other account in there. I'd have to catch that foreign Ditto Den, or foreign Ditto. It would have to be at least 5 IV, which isn't impossible, but I don't feel like playing through the game in a different language. And if you go online, realistically, if you go online and someone's hosting a foreign 6 IV Ditto Den, it's not legit. No one found one of those. It's a 4096. I mean, sure, someone found it, but I'm even cautious. Like, if I go online and the shiny in the den, like the Pokemon in the den is a shiny, I don't usually catch it because I just don't trust that people are doing that legitimately. Is it bad I caught 2 shinies in Violet and I battled 12? Yes. Yes, you should not be failing that many shinies in Scarlet and Violet. I've not failed a single shiny in Scarlet and Violet, so we have to correct that. We have to fix that problem. What are you doing? Why is that happening? Used the legendary dupe clip to dupe my Master Ball 5 minutes before it got patched. Oh, nice. That's okay. That's what your last message meant. I was gonna say that made no sense. Asade. I think that puts you in about the you were a big Vine guy back in 2014 range. Hi, Carly. Carly, I'm working on putting together a soundboard, and I don't have one for you. But during your stream today, I'm gonna ask you to say something. It's not gonna be inappropriate, but you're gonna have to say it so I can add you to my soundboard of fun, so you can be like Razzie.
The raspberries taste like raspberries.
Or Hefty.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. Whippy, whippy, whippy.
My name is like a bad tattoo right now. It is. It is. You're Seppi. Seppi. When you evolve a shiny, it counts towards your shinies battled. This is true, but he would either way, his max would be 6, not 12. That I got from an amateur at an after party. Yeah, I don't. Oh my god, I don't know why that looked shiny to me. My stomach just dropped, but it's not. He's not shiny. That I got from an amateur at an after party. I read that one. Oops. Yep, he totally recorded me saying that. Totally. It does not sound like Peter Griffin at all. Carly Mae Crossing, current trivia leader. Current trivia leader. This question's going to be a little bit hard, but a little bit exciting. Getting this thing in 5 more resets. Dorian, don't even get me started on how fortunate that would be. 26-25. Thanks for the heads up, unlike the other streamer we know. Listen, I would be lying if I said I didn't take this idea from Oscar. I'm just a lot kinder. So, Oscar, if you're looking for a clip, I know he's not in here, but if you're looking for a clip for me to use for your soundboard, big ol' wieners. I guess that's it. I guess that's it for you. That's all I could come up with on the spot. How about that? Spent $500 on eggs for Noibat and got one in the wild in Pokego, uninstalled, throughout window, Hulk smash. What do you mean you spent $500 on eggs for Noibat? What do you mean by that? Clipped. You clipped it? You clipped big ol' wieners? Oh, God. Nicholas, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life at this point? You're waking up an hour and a half before work. You're playing a Pokemon game on the internet. And you are exclaiming big fat wieners. Why? How did we get to this point? What brought us to here? What mistakes did I make in my lifetime that brought me to this point? Did you know that Wooper in Paldea is Pooper the Wooper? I did, I guess. I'm not sure. I almost won yesterday. Tell me more. What do you want to know? I'm basically an open book. I'm here for the tellings. You have a question, I'll answer it honestly. That's basically how I operate. What is life? I have, ever since I turned like 28, I have it's just the most existential crises. I've had a lot of existential crises. Just like I'm having right now. I've had so many. It's wild. Caught it in 10K Ultra Mega HD Bite Peanut Butter Egg. I don't know what you're talking about. World of Bow, you are just... I feel like you're having a stroke. What is going on? Found 2 dolphins during Matt's stream and none were marked. Well, that's a shame. Existential crisis go on. Like, okay, here's the existential crisis I had yesterday. I was driving and I was looking at the sun. Like, I was staring directly at the sun because it was almost sunset. And I was like, okay, we live on Earth and the sun and the moon are the same size in the sky because the sun is the same relative size as the moon is, because the sun is as far away and larger than the moon is close and smaller. So when we're looking at them together, they look literally almost the same by like a slim margin. And that's why we are able to have full lunar and full solar eclipses, is because in the sky they're the same exact size. What kind of magic is that? All right, like, what are the sheer odds that our moon is the same relative size as our sun? Like, why is no one talking about this? Why are we not speaking about this? It just throws me off. And then, oh man, I'm telling you, existential crises, they throw me off. Like, why are we here, right? Like, what is going on? I watched Avatar and I had like a major existential crisis during the middle of that movie, and I just wanted to enjoy it. AJ, what's up? Let's see. Kidding. Early morning hefty humor leans cruel. That's good. I'm worried about me. Don't worry about me. Trust me. I'm fine. I'm not crazy. I'm fine. As a Christian, I have my beliefs. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a whole different side of the coin, though. Like, Religion just adds even more fuel to the fire. And religion doesn't deny science. Like true religion, true actual religion does not deny science. They go hand in hand. Religions that are a little bit different, they do deny science, and that's a different story. I don't really particularly like those. However, that's just my opinion. You can be whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be your friend. With the exception of if for some reason you believe that the Kardashians are valuable to this earth, I probably won't be your friend. Like any of them. They're not worth it. Like all the plagues and everything we do to destroy ourselves, and yet we are 8 billion strong. Well, that's just the thing. Like humans are resilient. And that's why, okay, this is going to be a really hot take. This is hot takes in the morning. Okay, this is hot takes in the morning. I do believe very strongly in the global climate crisis. Okay, that's first and foremost. That's first and foremost. I do believe very strongly in them, or in that whole thing. It's happening. However, I don't think it's going to end the world or end mankind or end humankind or peoplekind, whatever you're going to call it. I just think like the world's going to get a little bit uncomfortable to live in. That's my whole thing. Like it's going to suck. It's not going to be great, but we're going to make it through. We're going to do it because humans have made it through so much other stuff. We've made it through so much other stuff. Gary, Indiana, perfect example of something that humans have somehow made it through. I'm just kidding. What's up, y'all? This is great. This is great. This is such a fun time. I think I've lost my mind. I think Arceus has killed me. Bump the Kardashians. Yeah, I'm so over the Kardashians. That's it. I'm done with it. Am I good? I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hurts your brain. Carly, you said something amazing and I did not read the whole thing. Just existing is crazy. When you factor in the odds of this planet existing, then the odds of your family lineage existing, then the odds of your parents reaching that egg, and then you reaching that egg, oh my god. Wild. It's wild. It's crazy. The fact that anyone is here is just insane, and the fact that some people are talented is wild. Wild. Gym Leader Hassan, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming into just a moment. Thank you for coming into a moment. Why are all famous people starting to look like each other? Megan Fox, she's like Kardashian now, dude. Well, and then, yeah. And then what's a Machine Gun Kelly? Like, what even is that? What even is that? And why do we classify him as emo? That's disappointing. That's devastating. Machine Gun Kelly looks like a Chipotle bag. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that all that needs to happen if the power goes out for a long period of time? I would freaking love it if the power went out for a long period of time. Like, I love streaming and all that. Like, I've missed that. But if we had no internet for a while, I feel like everyone would just be like, huh. Turns out we don't vitriolically hate everybody all the time whenever we want, which is kind of cool. The fact music exists genuinely hurts my brain. Like, what's crazy to me is that even this far along, yes, there's a lot of music that sounds exactly like other music, but like they're still coming up with unique songs and unique sounds and things that haven't been created yet. Like how music has been around for centuries, yet we're still evolving and creating new stuff. Like 20 years ago, techno didn't exist, EDM didn't exist, and now it's like this major force. I don't know. Thank you to the 20 people that are in here, and most importantly, thank you to the 12 people who liked. I know there's 20 minus 12 is 8, which means freaking 80 y'all are out there, and I know who you are. You better like this thing or else you're getting kicked out of the stream. Just kidding. I really don't care. I don't care. This is just me being silly. We're just having a good time, y'all. I love everybody so much, but thank you to everyone who did like it. It means a lot. It helps me get to my goal of feeling self-validated in the morning. It all depends on the technology behind production. It's true. That's true. Things just evolve. It's nuts. Why are you getting slammed in Ohio? I don't know. Gary, Indiana deserves more slam than Ohio. Gary, Indiana is a dump. Second last message, please. Carly, stop hurting my brain with your deep thoughts. Oh, wait. Second to last message. I woke up like 10 minutes ago and now I'm late for school. Good. You might as well just stay for the next 21 minutes and be even later for school. You're already late. Auntie Rona paid my house a visit. Ooh, yikes. Just drink a lot of water. Just drink a lot of water. Please do. These kind of thoughts are genuinely what helps my anxiety. No matter what your brain tells you, life is kind of beautiful and awesome. And that's what I have to do, is sometimes I need to just put things in perspective, because I'm kind of in the same exact boat. Like, the resiliency of humans, it's like, oh, take a drink of water, hydrate or dehydrate. But realistically, it is so tough to kill us. Like, it just is. We're just really strong. Like, people in general are really strong. What I don't like is people who don't like other people. Just figure that out. Just figure it out. These kind of thoughts actually give my fiance anxiety. I can also see that side. I can also see how, like, not necessarily the complications of life, but the things that make life what they are can also be very, like, anxiety inducing. Shiny Autism, thank you so much for lurking. Congrats on memberships, buddy. That's fantastic. I'm very excited for you to have those. Yeah, it's just great. It's just great. Do you play any other games or just Pokemon? Okay, so I actually was going to bring this up this morning during the stream, so thank you for mentioning that. I am actually going to venture away from Pokemon one-ish day a week. Not during mornings, not during the mornings. It'll be another stream, but I want to make sure that people would actually watch. It's going to be, number one, it's going to be an 18+ stream because I'm going to allow any language, so I will be flagging it as such. And if you choose to be there and you are not over the age of or at the age of 18, the warning was there. There's nothing that I can do about it. The Pokemon streams are going to still stay family friendly, but this is going to be something that's specifically tailored towards adults. And we're going to be playing Overcooked. Me and my buddy Dan are going to try 100% Overcooked 2. And I don't know if you ever played Overcooked. It's not like a specific... It's not like I'm jumping in and playing Mario or anything like that. But it's just a game where you get very frustrated and very anxious and very, like, uptight. So we're just going to be yelling at each other the whole time, and I cannot guarantee that I won't swear. So basically, you're going to see me and my best friend Dan screaming at one another. So that's going to start happening. I don't know when it's going to happen, but yeah, Overcooked is going to be just a once in a while game. Yeah, swearing, and like the real swearing, not like sometimes how I say words that I accidentally shouldn't say, but yeah, it's going to be an 18+er. Ideas: Modern Warfare 2 or Minecraft or The Last of Us. So Last of Us, I don't have any I have a PlayStation like 3, but I don't have it here. Modern Warfare 2 I need to buy, but I do want to have it, and I could do some Warzone because I do like that. Minecraft, we could have Minecraft as well. We beat the like goal. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. If we want to pin up a new one for the last 18 minutes of stream, would be happy to do that. But yeah, Shiny's After Dark. It is. And you guys get to meet my best friend, Dan. So Dan's a good dude. He's not going to go on cam. I'm just going to do voice chat. So he's just going to be over that while we're talking. But yeah, you'll get to meet Dan. You'll get to see us in our natural element. Probably going to use my Xbox for it so that it runs a little bit better. But yeah, that's the plan. Like goal of 17 with that horrible emoji. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I'd love to see you guys there. Will I stream later today? Today is bowling day, so I go bowling in the evening, so I will not be streaming later today. Tomorrow, I haven't totally figured things out yet, but I might be going live in the midday as opposed to early morning. I might not be doing the morning stream. I have to figure out how things look from a work perspective, but on Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing split shifts. So I'm going to be working from 7 to 11 and then from 2 to 5. So during 11 to 2, I'm going to be streaming. Let me tell you something. Don't ever be named Dan. I've been saying this to him for years. I'm like, dude, you had one thing that you needed to do, and it was not be named Dan, and you were named Dan. After dark means no retraction of comments. It's true. It's true. Everything goes. This is wild. We had like a huge viewer boost. We went, not that like anyone watches this but me, but we went up to 25, but no one like said hi. They were just here and they left. I'd like to think that if you gave me a chance, you'd like me. You'd want to spend some time with me. And that's good. It's good. Phenomenal, Joe. Good to see you. All right, everybody. It is not quite time. Not quite time. Except for E, of course. I think E is the worst. It's an E-free stream. Rated E for don't put E or I'll kill you. Just kidding. Ideally, you can make a second channel like a vlog or PokeGo channel. I don't play enough Pokemon Go. I only really do community days, and sometimes, like, if there's a good raid, I'll fire that up. But a vlog, I don't know what I'd vlog. I mean, I would just have my existential crises, and people could listen to it. But Mewtwo, thanks so much for being here, everybody. Okay, it's probably because we were talking about the possible end of humanity and they just wanted to watch the Pokemon. That's true. That's true. I get that as well. Everybody, it is self-promotion 15 minutes. So this is a special time where you are completely allowed to plug your own channel, to talk about anything, to let me know what you got going on. I'm going to start because I know that there's some people in here who are really uncomfortable with talking about themselves. Mr. Callum VR, thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Happy to have you. Carly May Crossing is going live today at 7 p.m. GMT, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. No, 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time. So go watch Carly, are you doing Pokemon today? I don't know. You can answer that question. I don't know what you're doing today. But 2 p.m. Eastern, Carly's going live at, I think, 11 a.m. So just 3 hours and 14 minutes from now. Razzie and Eevee Queen are going head-to-head in a shiny race, so I will probably be at that if you want to hang out with me a little bit later. Going to be doing some work, but also going to be bouncing in between those two. Hefty has day 2 of the totally original and very exciting 3-segment Dunsparce hunt at 6 p.m. Eastern. So this is right when I'm going to bowling, which is what always happens because I don't get to watch it as often as I'd like. But hefty. Okay, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Anch is today. Pokemon are the Sunday streams for now. Okay, sweet. So Animal Crossing, we're still building the new village. I'm guessing the new town. I think that's what we're working on. But either way, come check that out. 2 p.m. Eastern. Hefty stream at 6 p.m. Eastern. Razzie and Eevee Queen at 11 a.m. And make sure that you bounce between both. If you are even open to it, here's what I would recommend. Have both tabs open. Have like Carly's, or not, well, really you could have Carly's open too, but you could have Razzie's open and Eevee Queen's open and just mute whichever one you're not currently listening to. That's going to be the best one. So yeah, unofficially potential Score Bunny race on Thursday. Awesome. Oscartron potential race coming up on Thursday. Make sure we watch for that. Oscar, any idea of what time that would be? Carly, what time do you stream on Sundays? It's a good question. It's a good question. Nick, you're the only guy I know who likes bowling. I love bowling. That's it. I have a bowling pin up here. You can't see it, but it's all the way up there. Full bowling pin, but I dig it. Today I get platinum camo for all guns in Modern Warfare 2. Dang. Look at you. You've been grinding. Camel grinding. 3 p.m. my time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. Love it. You absolutely love it. Does everyone stream on YouTube? I believe everyone streams on YouTube. I don't think anybody multi-streams or is exclusive to Twitch. I think it is all primarily here on YouTube. So 4 p.m. Central or 5 p.m. Eastern, no idea GMT. So GMT is 5 hours later than Eastern, so that would be 10 p.m. for them there. But awesome. Okay, that's great. So that seems like we have Carly today, Razzie, and Eevee Queen today. We have Hefty later today, and we have Oscar potentially Thursday. All on YouTube, all fantastic. Sub if you haven't. Here, let me drop everyone who's streaming. So there's Razzie, there's Eevee. I know a lot of people who are in here sub to all of these people, but still, if you need to and you haven't yet and you want to watch some good stuff, go check out all of these 5. There you go. Sweet. That was great. That was a great self-promotion 15. It was actually self-promotion 3. I swear my clock just said 7:49 and it bounced back to 7:48. Did we just go back in time? Oh, missed your comment, but you're going live today. Sensei's Field, tell us a little bit more. Sorry, I missed it. Talk again. I apologize. There were a lot going on, so I'm sorry that I missed that. Arceus, the only shiny reset I did. I'll never do it again. Mick Red, this is my first ever. Like, truly. Look on the race, Oscar. I'm about to offer host in Discord. Nice. Are you hosting for one of the Pokemon you shouldn't have? 69 views, ladies and gentlemen, with an average view duration of 8 minutes and 6 seconds. I cannot thank you enough for the average views and the 69 of them. 2,640. The grind is real. The grind is exhausting. The grind kills me deep inside. But we're here, we're doing it, and I get to spend the time with you guys. I mean, that's really what matters, is hanging out here, having a good time. Random hunts and Terra raids at 4 p.m. Eastern. So Sensei's Field is another one. Random Terras and some random hunts. 4 p.m. I was at 8,023 resets. Yikes. That's going to take... If I get there, I'm going to be sad. How are the watch hours doing? They crossed the 3,000 threshold yesterday. So that's good. We're less than 1,000 to go. Feeling good about that. So we'll see. We'll see how things kind of shake out. Link drops are so cool. I can't even imagine how many streamers I would have missed out on meeting if not for wonderful people like yourself taking 1 second to drop a link. Yeah, like listen. I don't like the concept of like coming into a stream. This is why sometimes I can't stay in a stream. And that's why I feel bad. Sometimes I can't stay because I'm either working, I'm cooking dinner, I'm about to shower, any of those things. But I like to drop in. I like to say hi. And that's why like my philosophy when it comes to link drops, and this is just a note for anybody, you could take advantage of this. I probably am not going to drop your link until you've sent a message 3 or 4 times. Like until you've actually been actively participating, that sort of thing. Because I don't want people to drop my link when I just stop in and I can't stay. Like you've probably seen me if I jump in your stream and I say hi and then you say, can I get a shiny link drop? And I'm like, no, please don't need to do that. It's because I know that I can't stick around and I don't want to come in, just get a link drop, have you feel like I'm jumping in just to get people on your channel to sub to me and then leave. Like that's not what I want. That's not how I do things. That's not how I want things to be done. But in here, if you send a couple messages, you're actively participating, you're responding, you're asking questions, you're doing like the typical things that a viewer should do, you're going to get a link drop from me. It's going to happen. If you have a channel, I'm going to drop your link. And if you don't have a link because you have never talked to me about your channel, I hope you don't put it in the chat, but you can certainly message me on Discord and just be like, hey man, I've spent a lot of time in your channel. I actually am a streamer too. I don't know if you would drop my link, and I will certainly add it to the list. But yeah, that's it. That's how I approach it. I'm gonna go. I may come back. Depends how quickly I can make eggs. Okay, awesome. Make sure you have protection for all the shade I threw. I do. I constantly have protection, buddy. Be streaming around 4 p.m. Eastern myself. AM clockwork going live at 4 p.m. Eastern. This is great. Congrats on 1K. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Totally understand it. Well, good. I'm glad. Especially if you're leading the trivia leaderboard because you're so smart. That's what it is. I feel like some people just come in here to show off their smartness. I see you all the time at other streams. I had no idea you streamed. See, and that's exactly it. Like I try and spend a lot of time, and I don't necessarily need people to promote me. I just want to be a part of this whole thing. I want to be a part of this community. It's made my last 9-ish months, 8 months. Started in May, so almost 8 months. It's made it so good. Like I just have something to talk about, and I probably drive Mrs. Shiny's insane with how much I talk about it, but it's just been wonderful. It's been so good. It's been so good. But yeah. This is the issue though, is this streaming thing has rejuvenated my love for video games. Like it was always there, but it's like really kicked it off. And there's so many things that I want to do in a day, but I have to work, and I have to remember that like streaming pays me nothing and work pays me everything that I need to live. So like I have to always prioritize my job over this stuff. But like I want to fire up a Minecraft realm. I want to fire up a Stardew stream. I want to get back into Animal Crossing. I want to play Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, the original GameCube game, for when the remake comes out. Like there's just so much I want to do, and there's so little time, and it makes me sad. Of all the people I've met in the last year, you are one. This is accurate. I am one. Sometimes I'm 2 though. I actually love it when people recognize me, but I don't realize I stream. It makes me feel like I'm doing a good job supporting my friends about being present without making it about me. 100%. Yeah, it's so nice. It's such a good feeling. So, McRed, thank you for that. I've been struggling with the whole stream hobby / work-life balance. Again, I just put it in perspective. I'm like, streaming sometimes gives me a donation here and there, which is very kind. But my job pays me guaranteed every day, and I just have to do it for 8 hours. It's like streaming, except for no one watches, and I get more donations, and no one likes it. But it's good. It's good. Hey, thought I might appear, though I have bad news. My voice just gone. Well, here's the good news. All you got to do is type. You can just type to me. So you don't have to speak. Seriously, rest your voice. That's the one thing I can say. Mrs. Shiny's lost her voice a couple of weeks ago. The easiest thing was just having her not talk, which I know every guy out there is like, oh, your girlfriend didn't talk for a couple hours. That must have been nice. It was horrible. It was horrible. I like talking to her. I have fun talking to her. We have good conversations. And I was so sad because every time she tried to talk, it was horrible. And it was like this scratchy, just awful. And I was like, I'm sorry, but like, it's tough to listen to. And she was like, I know. Yeah, it's so hard to hear, something like that. So yeah, it wasn't like that. That was horrible. That sounded terrible. That's not what it was like. It was more like, yeah, I know. It's so bad. So yeah. Yeah, just rest your voice. It'll help it come back. And also drink lots of tea. Lots of warm liquids. Super helpful. Sorry, honey. I can't speak right now. They're selling. What are they selling? They're selling chocolates. Oh, God. Oh, God. ASMR. Yeah, exactly. I'll become famous. I'll become famous because of that. Good Lord. Good Lord. I think I missed some messages during that abysmal whatever the heck that was. I want to stream, but it would be just for fun as well. McRed, all I can tell you is do it. If you have a computer, if you have $20, if you have a Switch, you can realistically get into it. Like, I think to get a good camera, to get a good microphone, to get a decent capture card, if you already have a computer that can run it, you need $200. Like, to get the enough to make it through. If you don't care about having a camera, that's $100 gone. If you don't care about having a microphone because your laptop has one and you think that's fine, that's $50 gone. But you need the capture card, and I would recommend spending a little more as opposed to a little less. But seriously, the barriers to entry for streaming is very low if you're willing to spend a little bit of money. Okay, it's trivia time. It's trivia time. I'm going to finish this check and then we're going to go, because I actually missed some checks because of trivia. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I actually missed some checks from trivia because I've changed my stream up a little bit. So, okay, here we go. We are going to do some trivia. And this is Tuesday's question. And so to anybody who's not familiar with trivia, I'm going to pop up the rules just briefly. I'm not going to go through it all again, but if you are here and you're new and you've never played Mornings with Arceus Trivia, here's how it works. Every day I ask a trivia question, Monday through Friday, and I'm just leaving it. When we're looking at this, you can answer the questions as they pop up. You get 2 points for answering it first. It's the first one I see. I have live chat on. You might see it first. It depends on what comes through on my end. It's whoever I see first in my chat. At the end of the week, we're going to have a final category question. So all of the answers to the trivia throughout the week roll up and are all grouped together. They all create a category. You can submit your guess for a category in the description of this video. There's a link, but you can only submit it once per week. On Friday, if no one's guessed correctly, you can guess as many times as you want. Now, you do get points for answering it correctly. I think I changed the rules, so basically, like, as many people can get it correct as possible, I think. I don't remember exactly how I fixed it, but something like that. I'll figure it out. So every question you get correct today, or on a day, is worth 2 points. If you guess the category correct today, after I ask the question, it'd be worth 8 points. And at the end of the week, whoever has the most points goes on the trophy. That's basically it. If I win, I get 5 points, and if someone else wins, they get 1 point. What? No, no, you'll be good. You'll be good. You just gotta win. All right, here we go. If I don't win today, I'm gonna win Friday. My goodness. I swear, you mess up one time, you mess up one time. All right, here we go. Here's today's question. In 1952, this city made history by hosting the USA's first rock concert. The concert featured acts such as Paul Williams and the Hucklebuckers and Tony Grimes and the Rockin' Highlanders. What city is it? What city are we looking at where the first rock concert was held in the United States of America? We are looking for a city. Cleveland, Mr. Razzie.
The raspberries taste like raspberries.
Razzie is correct. The answer is Cleveland. Cleveland is also the home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So, that is the correct answer. Razzie has given himself a solid 2 points. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of those things in here. Let me just find my sheet that has the trivia winners. Trivia current leaders. There we go. Razzie is all tied up with Carly. So those are the two dead heats for first place right now, is Razzie and Carly. Great job, everybody. So our two answers are Grant and Cleveland. Do I have a shiny box called Razzie? I don't, but I think it's about that time. Maybe I'll put it in Brilliant Diamond because I use it so much. So there we go. Razzie is on the board. Carly on the board. We're going to get up to 28 or 2650 today. We're going to get up to, yeah, 2650 is what we'll go to. I don't have anybody live right now. Like, I don't have anyone live. I don't know if there's anybody that I don't know who's live Pokemon wise, but I don't see a single person that we could raid. Let's see, Pokemon Live. Let's see. Is anybody live streaming? It is literally, it just feels like it is just me. Here's hosting Terror Raids and Scarlet Violet giveaway. Here's 24/7 Paradox giveaway. Shiny Hunting, Power hosting live, Sandwich. Like, yeah, it's just all people that are hosting, like, dens and stuff. I don't think I see anybody. Does anybody have a raid target? Anybody know anybody live that we could go raid? You want to, okay, if you want to guess the category, you bring it to that, and it doesn't have to be Pokemon. We can raid Animal Crossing streamers. We can raid anybody that you guys have. Just let me know, and we'll take the crew that way. Stream ending. It'll end soon. I definitely want to do a raid today. We have a good crew of people here. It'd be nice to go drop some love somewhere else. San Diego Hummingbird Feeder. You guys want to raid the Hummingbird? We can. If you guys want to raid the Hummingbird. Usually comments are disabled on that kind of thing, but I do see the San Diego Hummingbird. Are the comments not... yeah, it's subscribers only mode, so we would have to subscribe, unfortunately. I don't want to force you guys to subscribe. Zedeke is a new... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. That sounds good. Let me go find him. We'll do one more check, and then we'll go send some love. Zedeke, there he is. Okay, Hardcore Nuzlocke. That looks good. That looks good. So we will copy a link. We're going to do a final check here, and then we are going to go. We're going to bring our full strength with a Shinies raid. Remember, with the raid, please only put the Shinies raid one time. In addition to that, please, 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 drop a like. If you can't stick around, that's totally fine. You can even tell the streamer, like, hey, I can't stick around, just wanted to drop a like and a sub if you feel so inclined. Subs are obviously really helpful, but not necessary. I know you guys all sub for a lot of people. But here we go. Let's head over to Zedeke. Let's drop there. 18 of us here. I'd like to see his numbers increase by 18. Let's bring a powerful raid. As long as I can do that, I'm happy. Again, I don't expect you guys to stay. That's the most important thing. Just bring the numbers, bring the likes, say hi, and then you are feel free to go. But this has been Mornings with Arceus. I don't know if we're going to do it again tomorrow or if I'm going to do a 3-hour stream during the middle of the day. Have to figure out what work looks like. Until next time, you guys have all been absolutely stunning. You've been amazing. I've been Shinies. We'll see you tomorrow, one way or another. I don't know, my way or the highway, whatever the case is. I love you all so very much, and goodbye.